Friends, welcome to my channel. This is Empress Abuna. If you've not subscribed, please do. It's free. So I'm going to do a review, and is hydration product is from The Ordinary. When I did the review of Iovine hyaluronic acid, I had wanted to try The Ordinary's HA, but in between the period of getting it, they came out with the marine Hyaluronics, and this is an ultra lightweight hydration support with marine derived vegan water reservoirs, and this has 23% marine hyaluronic actives, which is used in the morning and in the night before creams, and is fragrance free. So there's no fragrance, there's fragrance free, and it's fragrance free. And the main thing is for hydration and for repair. And the repair sure has to do with the skin barrier, so giving your skin the hydration it needs. Now when it comes to wrinkles, the first thing you have to look at is hydration. And even though we're taking a lot of water, I noticed a drastic difference when I started using hyaluronic acid. And so basically in any routine I always recommend HA, but the challenge is that people are so focused on clearing the acne, and so they always go for acne treatments. Even when you recommend the hydration, it's like, no, I'm treating acne. But then I realized that when your skin is hydrated and is moisturized, it speeds up the process of you getting rid of the acne, because the whole thing that comes up when it comes to acne is because your skin is trying to hydrate itself, and in the process of producing the sebum of the oil, that's when we have the bacteria coming in and causing those pimples and acne. So when the hydration is very bad, you are definitely going to have issues with your acne treatment. So if you are on acne treatment, I do recommend that you use a hydration treatment to hydrate your skin. Another thing is that these acne treatments dry out your skin. The essence of these treatments are basically to clear the pores, so they really go in and they get rid of whatever is there. So you need hydration to ensure that your skin doesn't dry out and probably even worsen the case. The last thing I noticed about the hydration is, especially for the Harmattan season, this is the best time to use products with hydration in them. Glycerin, hyaluronic acid. I find that these kind of humectants are very good at this time of the year. So when I got the marine hyaluronics, I was really excited because it was lighter than the hyaluronic acid. I find it a bit thicker when it comes to the face for the hyaluronic. So I was really excited that this is marine derived also, and it's almost like water. It's almost like water. So what I do is, after I cleanse my face, I apply my toner, and for this I use a BHA HA toner, like the Cosrx toner. I allow the toner to dry up, then I fill up with the HA. If I'm using the hydrating toners like the Clears with Hazel or the Dear Clears toners, I just allow the toner to dry and then I apply. But the difference is that when I'm using salicylic acid based toner, I allow about 30 minutes before I put on the hyaluronic acid or the marine hyaluronic. So it comes in the dropper form. It is just like water. It is like water. Don't worry, I'm not going to waste it. So I just put it in my palm like this, then I dip it in, and then sometimes I just put my two hands together and I put it on my face. Now I'm not going to use this on my face. My face already has it, but I'm definitely going to use it to my hair. So it's very light, and just as you will notice from my hair, there's no residue whatever. That's the same thing when it comes to the face. It sinks in like in seconds. So between waiting times for marine hyaluronics and the hyaluronic acid, I would say that this one is like 30 seconds and you are good to go with other products. So it's very hydrating, and my hair feels like I just applied glycerin and water. That's how my hair even feels. And yeah, I do this sometimes when I pour and I realize it's too much. I just use the excess one in my hair. So this basically also has glycerin in it as second ingredient, and it has algae extract and water as the main ingredient. So the algae extract is one of the key ingredients in this formula compared to the hyaluronic acid. So having talked about the composition, let me talk about how my skin responds to it. Talk about how I use it. So first thing is hydration. Now I have makeup on. I've had the makeup on, and my skin during the Hamatan, it doesn't even look like it's Hamatan. Aside from that, I'm sweating because there's no fun. My skin remains hydrated, my makeup looks fresh, and my face looks fresh throughout the day. So I've been consistent with the HA since I bought it, and because a little goes a long way, I just use a little. I've had this for over a month. So that should tell you, and I use it every day. I usually use just a little like this, and I pour it in only in the mornings. That's when I feel like my skin really needs the protection, because I'll be going out and getting the sun to hit my face to affect my hydration is quite key during the day for me than in the night. So I use it more in the daytime, unless the mornings I forget, then I use it at night. So this is a product that is going to be my stash for a long time. I'm definitely going to restock and repurchase and use it up. I might be using other HAs, but I'm definitely going to have this in my things forever, unless they come up with another formula that is ultra light. So that is the first thing I noticed about my skin. It's so hydrated, and usually when it's towards December, the weather is extremely dry, even for those in the south. So I was quite excited this was working well for me, because I'll be going to the northern region, which experiences dryness like 100 times of what we have in the south. And I'm excited because this time I am going to have a hydration, so I'll be able to wear the makeup I want to wear. I'll be able to go out without having to carry my bottle of mist. It's like I have to mist my face frequently to keep the hydration. When you live there, it's like your skin gets used to the weather, but when you go there as a visitor, sometimes it takes about 2 weeks for your body to really acclimatize, get used to the system. So I'm quite happy that this year is going to be different because I have a hydration serum. So another thing that I find quite pleasant about this is there's no smell, there's no scent. So when you use it, it's just like using water, and that is quite good. I always don't like my products to have any fragrance. Thirdly, with other products, I've been using it with niacinamide. This time around, for whatever reason, niacinamide seems to work with my moisturizer so well. I mean, that's the only thing it works with. It doesn't work with my oils, it doesn't work with any other thing. I have a particular moisturizer, which is the Fade Out Day and Night creams and the Nanular creams. And I noticed that with creams, my skin doesn't pile. Okay, it's like piling off because of the conflict between the niacinamide and the creams when I use oils. But with creams, my skin stays put and good. The advantage I found with using the Hyaluronic is that my creams go on smoother, my creams stay on longer. It's like instead of my creams just vanishing and having to probably think of how I can boost the moisturizing with oil, I realize that my skin stays more moisturized throughout the day, and I know it's because of the HA. So even with niacinamide that's supposed to tighten my face and all that, my skin is still like this with my makeup. So that's another advantage with the marine hyaluronics. I like hyaluronic acid, but I find it a bit tacky, a bit thicker when it comes to piling products. So I stay, or I leave it on longer. I allow a lot of time in between applications, but with this, within seconds, it sinks in. I fill up with my niacinamide and continue with my moisturizers and the sunscreen, which I haven't been using so frequently lately. But at least I do get some bit of protection from my moisturizers, even though it's not enough. So basically, I love this, and anyone who has done a review will definitely tell you that This one is difficult to drop on the face, so I just put it on my hand, rub it in. So someone asked me if I find it to be hydrating for those with oily skin. I don't have oily skin, but as I said, if you're battling with acne, sometimes all you need is a hydration, so that whatever product you're using doesn't dry out your skin and doesn't make it worse, your skin trying to recover and produce more oil, and the cycle continues. So whether for oily skin or for combination skin, I would definitely recommend it. For dry skin, it's a must-have if you have dry skin, so that you slow down the aging process and you prevent your skin from early wrinkles. That is my main target now, wrinkling and anti-aging. I've moved from acne treatment to aging and wrinkles. I haven't had issues with acne like since, I don't remember last time I had a breakout. So my skin has been healthy, has been good, and it's basically because I have been consistent with it. So with the addition of the hydration, I am set with my routine. I always say that you don't have to spend so much on skincare. You just start off with the basics, and for a new person, I'll definitely recommend you start off with a sunscreen, hydration serum, or the hyaluronic acid or marine hyaluronics, and a vitamin C serum. Now for those around my age bracket, you're definitely going to introduce retinols or retinoids in your routine, which I'll be doing this year. So I'll be moving into 2019 with a retinoid, and I'll be done with experimenting with new products. If I'm going to test any new products, it's just to see how my skin responds to it. But I've learned that retinol and vitamin C will basically be the two things I'll need for my skin, and probably niacinamide. But this hyaluronic acid or hyaluronics is definitely going to be a must-have in my products. And for anyone who's watching this video, I recommend this for you. Now the last one is definitely on my hair. I've used HA before my hair, and I find the difference is that the HA leaves my hair like using raw undiluted glycerin. It's like so tacky, but this one goes in smoothly. Why would I use hyaluronics on my hair? I find that it's quite moisturizing. So once a week in my hair tends to keep my hair quite moisturized. I haven't said this on any of my platforms. It's so hard to explain sometimes, but if you're watching this video, yes, I do use my hyaluronic acid. I have another bottle there on my hair, and this goes for like, I think, between 50 to 70 days. And if it's going to last you for even 3 months, it's worth purchasing compared to you just allowing your skin to wrinkle. So for those who are always asking me what I do for my skin to keep it healthy, these are some of the things I do. I can't do without this. Whatever be the case, these days I do try every morning, at least 2 days maximum. That's the time I leave in between 2 days, and I have to go back to it. So that is my review. It says package can last for 12 months, so I know this guy lasts me like 6 months, so I'm good with that. I really love the ordinary products, but I'll definitely be moving to other brands in 2019. I think I've tried what I want to try. If I'm going to try any other thing in ordinary, it's going to be their oils. I'm looking at the hemiscoline oil, sea buckthorn oil, which is quite pricey, and I'll also be looking at the bee oils. So basically 2019, I'm just going to do a lot of reviews of their oils. When it comes to antioxidants, I'm still not going to do a lot there. I'm just going to stick to vitamin C serums, and then the retinols will be the new thing. So I'll definitely be starting off with probably Granactive retinoid, and move on to retinol 1% and all that. So 2019 will be retinols and retinoids, and more K-beauty. I have a lot of K-beauty products I need to review. I haven't mentioned them yet, and I'm not going to mention them. I'll be breaking up the reviews, and so stay tuned and subscribe if you've not, and especially if you are a skincare addict and a hair care addict. Just stay tuned, because 2019 is going to be lit. I mean, like, I'm so excited about my skin. I'm so excited about my hair. My makeup hasn't looked this good in a long time. My hair hasn't looked this good in a long time. So I'll be back with more videos. Stay tuned, stay blessed, nothing less.